All right, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? I hope so. Let me make sure sound's working. Okay, things look like they're going. Super Gadget, hello, hello, hello. It is just after 8:30. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it tonight. I am coaching my son's T-ball team this year. First time ever trying to coach T-ball for me, so it's an experience. Super Gadget, Kevin, Ryan, Rick, awesome. Everyone can hear me perfect. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. T-ball gets last dibs on the field. So our practice with a bunch of kindergartners is from 6:30 to 7:30, which is really late for that age group. So, but here we are. I made it. I'm back. We're ready to go. Um, and I'm excited because I've stayed mostly spoiler free for Heritage. So we've got 2 boxes of Heritage for tonight's break. And as I always do, let me quickly run down through the teams. This was for those that maybe don't know, if you're just happen to stumble on this, I run all my group breaks through the Discord channel. There should be an active link in the top corner there. So if you are interested, feel free to join the Discord. We got a great group of people in there, have lots of fun. But going down the list here, we've got the Diamondbacks and Phillies for Don Dog, the Braves to Andy S, the Orioles to Haha You're Dead, the Red Sox, Twins, and Athletics for Super Gadget. Ben G has the Cubs. Kevin B has the White Sox, Guardians, Rockies, Mets, Rays, Rangers, and Nationals. I have the Reds. Sheep Boy has the Tigers. JC645 has the Astros, Royals, Marlins, Mariners, and then the non-Major League Baseball slot, which would be the news flashbacks and celebrity cut signatures, mostly, as far as I know. Angels and Blue Jays are going to Peach Pits. Dr. Mustang has the Dodgers. B. So-Man the Brewers. Johnny Boy has the Yankees. 412 J-Mac has the Pirates. Swinko has the Padres. Vosbrink the Giants. And Cards on Cards has the Cardinals. Whew. So that's your full list of who has what. And I'm not going to waste any time tonight. We're going to get right into our boxes. So let's move this one out of the way. And we're gonna dig right in. So we've got 2 hobby boxes tonight. And I believe every hobby box comes with a box topper, which is, I believe, a buyback card. And that is exactly what we have. So we have a good one, Steve Stone. You can see the stamp right there. This is going in the Cubs pile. Just staring back. They don't stamp the backs, but big gold stamp. I don't know if there's different color stamps or if they're all gold. So I know some years Topps, stupidly, in my opinion, will put different colored stamps for different sorts of rarities. But so we start off with the Steve Stone for the Cubs. So that's our box topper. We'll set that back here, I suppose. And then let's get all the packs out of the box so I can get the box out of the way. There's your empty box. Okay, so big pile packs tonight. I will try to, well, I will show every card. There are lots and lots of short prints and variations and whatnot. So I will show every card to make sure. I will try to spot them, but you know how Heritage goes. It can be hard to see those things. So we'll see what happens. All right. Move my trash can over. Let me see if flipping on this light helps. Cards seem kind of dark. Okay. We've got Kyron Paris to start us off for the Angels. And of course, this is the 75 design, so very popular, I expect. Endy Rodriguez for the Pirates. There's the Rays rookie Junior Caminero. Good one for the Rays. We've got Slade Ciccone for the D-backs. Yordan Alvarez for the Astros. The Cubs, Daniel Palencia. A lot of rookies. We have our first insert, a baseball flashback. Willie McCovey, pinch hit grand slam, leads to victory for the Padres. And then we have Oswald Peraza for the Yankees and a purple foil, which I believe means we have a hot box. Is that not correct? That's what they used to do, at least. Purple foil, CJ Abrams. These are not serially numbered. The backs are very dark to try to read. I guess about the same as the regular backs. But for the Nationals, CJ Abrams. So we might have ourselves a hot box. I think that's what that indicates. But we'll find out in a moment. All right. For my Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Yep, I see another purple foil back there. All right, so there's going to be a bunch of these cards, base cards that feature 2 players, one from each league. What I'm going to do for these is they'll be randomized, but when I sort the cards, because we have 2 boxes, if let's say we pull this card again in the other box, hopefully we don't pull duplicates within the same box, I'll make sure that 1 card goes in each team stack. Otherwise, they'll just get randomized. We've got Lamont Wade Jr. for the Giants. For the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Seiya Suzuki for the Cubs. Reese Olson Tigers. We have a backwards Andrew Bellotti, and this is card number 79. So I believe that the short prints this year are the first 100 cards in the base set. So I believe this is a short print. There are color variations and a bunch of other things. So any card that's backwards, we'll make sure we pay special attention to. But I think that's just a regular short print. Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. It is a 2-toned green border there. And Felix Bautista is our purple foil for the Orioles. So we got ourselves a hot box. Yep, Ryan confirms it's a hot box. Carrie, good to see you. Good luck. Super Gadget. Backs vary from light to very dark on these. And confirms the short prints are 1 to 100. All right, awesome. Alika Williams, Pirates. I feel like I'm losing my voice from trying to talk to a whole bunch of kindergartners on a baseball diamond. Alex Spias, I do not know him, for the Rangers. O'Neill Cruz, Pittsburgh. Alex Call, Nationals. Cardinals, there's one for Cards on Cards. Dylan Carlson. We've got batting leaders, Yandy Diaz and Luis Arias. And we have a most valuable Nelly Fox and Ernie Banks. Now, I believe that might be a white border parallel. It does say, I don't know if my camera is going to be able to pick up that little thing, but it does actually say, I can't even see it. Yes, it says white border. So that is a parallel. And at least it was upside down, so it's easier to spot. Prelander Baroa for the Mariners, and our foil is going to the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Pittsburgh's having a good start to their season, which as a Reds fan is not great, but I don't know. I kind of have a soft spot for Pittsburgh. Hard to dislike them. That team deserves something good. We've got Mike Trout and Clayton Kershaw on that one. Dansby Swanson for the Cubs. Liam Hendricks, White Sox. Carlos Estevez for the Angels. Mookie Betts, nice one for the Dodgers. All-star card. And behind him, it's sort of stuck. Nestor Cortez for the Yankees. We have our then and now Johnny Bench and Kyle Tucker. So if we only pull this one, I will put this in the Astros pile since the other side is a red. The only time I would randomize that one is if it were Barry Larkin. Jazz Chisholm Jr. for the Marlins, and our purple foil is a Owen White rookie for the Rangers. Super Guy just says, say by the number 1 to 2 white borders per box. Okay, Ryan, coaching T-ball equals herding cats. Ask me how I know how. Yeah, we were trying to practice fielding and batting simultaneously, and I think all of my fielders, I only had 3 out in the field, and 3 were waiting to bat/run the bases, and I think all 3 of my fielders were just making dirt piles. So it's it's a process. Um, I'm used to teaching college kids, so it's interesting. Johan Oviedo for Pittsburgh, Vaughn Grissom for the Red Sox, the Rangers, John Gray, Jared Triolo for the Pittsburgh. A lot of Pirates so far. We've got AL champions, Rangers secure the pennant for the ALCS. We have an upside down card, but before we get there, we've got Corbin Carroll, Rookie Cup and All-Star for the Diamondbacks. And we've got a Baseball Extra 23 highlights. I guess that is card 3 in the set, so that's a short print. Going to the Yankees. Masataka Yoshida Rookie Cup for the Red Sox, and Shane McClanahan for the Rays is our purple foil. So it's kind of cool that it's a hot box. Give everyone a chance at some lots of foil cards, or chrome, I guess. I keep saying foil, but I guess chrome is maybe the more accurate phrase. Braxton Garrett for the Marlins. The Phillies, Weston Wilson. Craig Kimbrell for the Orioles with his strange delivery. Marlins, Jake Berger. Dodgers, Joe Kelly. Another Dodger, Bobby Miller. Robert Garcia for the Nationals. Jose Rodriguez, rookie for the White Sox. And for the Yanks, Anthony Volpe. We should also get one autograph or relic per box, I believe. So we'll keep an eye out for that as well. Riley Green, Detroit. Trevor Larnach, Twins. Kyle Gibson, Cardinals. Nick Castellanos, Phillies. Red Schoendice, except not. Is that not Whitey Herzog? For the Cardinals. Another Cardinal, Matthew Liberatore. New Age performer Christian Yelich for the Brewers. RBI leaders, Kyle Tucker and Matt Olson. And that's a nice one for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr., purple chrome. Ryan says, successful practice. Yeah. Even in T-ball, you can tell which kids have an affinity for the game. That is also very true. I am lucky that, so I had one kid that wouldn't even go onto the field. He, I don't know, was scared or nervous. So that wasn't successful for him. But for everyone else that I have on my team, and I didn't know any of them other than I mostly didn't know them coming in. I have a good team in terms of, at least they're very enthusiastic. So I can't ask for anything more. They're a good group. But yes, it is completely different than dealing with college students. I can tell you that. Abner Uribe, Brewers. We've got Whitey Herzog for the Royals. That's just seems strange. Yankees, Austin Wells. Dominic Fletcher, Diamondbacks. For the Reds, Noelvi Marte, who got suspended for PEDs. Salvador Perez, Royals. We have another short print, it looks like. For the Diamondbacks, Tommy Henry. Card number 90 in the set. We've got a nice Bryce Harper for the Phillies. And our purple is Julio Rodriguez. So we're getting some of the stars in our purple chromes. All right. Bobby Witt Jr., stud for the Royals and my fantasy team. Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants. We've got Raleigh Fingers and Mike Schmidt. Dual card there. And another one. Yogi Berra and Roy Campanella with the old throwbacks. Bryce Terang for the Brewers. Kyle Bradish, Orioles. Nolan Shanuel, I don't know, Angels. Ozzy Albies, Braves. And for the Marlins, Luis Arias. He of many hits. Yes, R.I.P. Whitey is correct. A couple just mentioning that in the chat. Jose Ferrar, Nationals. World Series, Texas 5, Arizona 0, Game 5. Someday, I'd like to get some World Series cards on my Reds, but Can't hold my breath on that. Jordan Montgomery, Rangers. Also, Rangers fans won't feel bad for me, right? So that's a thing too. Joe Ryan, Twins. Brian Bello, Red Sox. For the Padres, Ha-Seong Kim. We got new age performer Shohei Ohtani. I believe this is, well, was he in 2024 Top Series one? I was going to say this might be my first Ohtani I pulled as a Dodger, but they might have had him in that. Johnny DeLuco, Rays, and from a Reds, Matt McLain, Rookie Cup. He is hurt and out for probably the season, if not be out for most of the season, unfortunately. Here's a red that is no longer Joey Votto. Probably the last cards of him as a red. Emmanuel Clase for the Guardians. Another red, Brandon Williamson. Austin Meadows for the Tigers. Another red, Ellie De La Cruz. Happy to get that one. And behind Ellie is, who we have here? Griffey and Larry Walker. And then we've got another short print, Tom Cosgrove for the Padres. And an NL champion leading the Diamondbacks to the pennant. And for the Orioles, Kyle Gibson. Pictured as a Cardinal, but clearly labeled Orioles. So that's where that one will go. I like most people, I like the 75 Topps design. I like just the bright colors. So I know that this is not entirely faithful to the 75 design and colors. If you read Night Owl's blog, he's done quite a bit of talk on that because he's a 75 Topps aficionado. But for someone much less steeped in that, being as I was not born in 75 even, I like the look of it, and I like the look of the Heritage set. So Forrest Wall for the Braves. We have ERA leaders Cole and Snell. Brad Hand for the Braves. Tony Gonsolin. Now this card is actually damaged at the bottom. I did not do that. For the Dodgers, you can see the rip there. It's like folded over. So just came out of the pack that way. Curtis Mead, Rays. There's our hit for the box. Duran Duran. I feel like I pull a lot of his cards. For the Red Sox. That Clubhouse Collection relic. And to be fair, for Heritage, while there are autographs, you expect a relic. Much more likely. But going to the Red Sox, so Super Gadget was here. If Super Gadget's still here, we'll be happy with that one, hopefully. So congrats to you. Juan Soto, Yankees. And for cards on cards, how about a Jordan Walker purple chrome? I do hope we pull an autograph in the other box. That would be cool. But we'll see. Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Alex Manoah, Blue Jays. For the Cubs, Nick Madrigal. Royals, Cole Reagans. Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubs. And behind him is Quinn Priester for the Pirates. And we have a news flashback Viking program. NASA launches Viking 1 towards Mars. I always like the news flashback. So this goes in the non-baseball slot. Anthony Volpe for the Yankees and Tyler Soderstrom for the Athletics. There's Super Gadget. Coming in with a socks. Pull a lot of socks, don't I? Royals, Samad Taylor. Padres, Manny Machado. Reds, Hunter Green. Miguel Cabrera and Andrew McCutchen. Kind of weird that one's oriented differently. For the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Gavin Williams for the Guardians. We have a Josiah Gray short print for the Nationals. Blake Rutherford also for the Nationals. And a Jason Dominguez purple foil for the Yankees. So that's a nice one for Johnny Boy. Sure, as a Yankee fan, he will be happy with that. For the Braves, Charlie Morton. Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Marco Luciano, Giants. Gerardo Perdomo, D-backs. Andrew Haney, Rangers. Who do we got here? I can't even read those. Ryan Howard, I think, and somebody for the Twins. I don't know. Can't read it. from where I'm sitting. Who is that? Justin Morneau. I didn't even see the name on there. I should have known that. Hey, we've got another white border parallel. This one's not upside down, but it does say white border. Charlie Morton for the Braves. And World Series, Game 1, Texas 6, Arizona 5. And for the Guardians, Jose Tina is our purple chrome. So once again, our box was pretty good to us being a hot box with all these purple chromes. That's kind of fun. Francisco Alvarez, Mets. Lars Nootbaar, Cardinals. Jose Cuas, Cubs. JD Martinez, Dodgers. Rocky CJ Crone. Tyler Wells, Orioles. New Age Reformers for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. And behind that is Tristan Casas for the Red Sox. And Reed Detmers is our purple foil. I think the hot boxes are one per case, if I'm not mistaken. Rhys Hoskins, Phillies. Spencer Steer, Reds. For the Royals, Seth Lugo. Julio Pablo Martinez for the Rangers. Rockies, Nolan Jones. Ryan Weathers for the Marlins. We've got a upside down Leody Taveras. Now, why is this one upside down? It doesn't say. Card 407. I don't know. It was upside down, but I don't know why. There's no markings on the back to indicate that I can see. So I don't know. Put that one aside. Nathan Eovaldi for the Rangers, and for the Reds, foil, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Super Gadget says color swap. Are those not labeled? I don't know how else you'd ever know a color swap. Don't know. Doesn't say that I can see anywhere on it. All right. Starling Marte, Mets. Nick Gonzalez, Pirates. Casey Schmidt, Giants. Clay Holmes, Yankees. Okay. Rick Mance and Super Gadget both coming in with 407 is actually a short print, and card 82 is not a short print, because why would Topps make it at all logical or easy for collectors? So there you have it. It is a short print. Thank you to both of you. Hayden Wesneski, Cubs. Alan Winans, Braves. Julio Rodriguez, Mariners. Declan Cronin, White Sox. And Manny Machado is our purple foil, or purple chrome. Yeah, what's logic? Oh, there is no logic in this world. That is the answer to that. Garrett Cole, Yankees. Don't get me started. Yusei Kikuchi, Blue Jays. Josh Lowe, Rays. Or Lau, I never remember. Another Ray, Zach Eflin. Jordan Wicks, Cubs. For the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Behind him is another short print. Merrill Kelly for the Diamondbacks. That's card 87. Edgar Navarro, White Sox. And our chrome, Nestor Cortez. Next pack for the Nationals, Jacob Young. Estuary Ruiz, who I believe got sent down to the minors for the Athletics. Jack Sawinski, Pirates. Eddie Rosario, Braves. Twins, Max Kepler. Orlando Arcia, All-Star for the Braves. Bo Bichette, Blue Jays. Ryan Mountcastle, Orioles. And for the Red Sox, let's have a Duran hot box, shall we? Purple chrome. Goes along with that relic we pulled earlier. For the Phils, Bryson Stott. Nellie Fox and Ernie Banks. Drew Rasmussen for the Rays. Another Ray, Shane McClanahan. Dodgers, Ahmed Rosario. We've got Roger Clemens and Mike Schmidt. Baseball flashback, 2,500th career hit for Lou Brock. Nico Horner, Cubs. And Colton Cowser, rookie for the Orioles. That's a nice one for Baltimore. What was Baltimore in this one? Haha, you're dead. As Baltimore, a.k.a. Ryan. Carlos Rodon, Yanks. Rockies, Elias Diaz. Another Yankee, DJ LeMahieu. White Sox, Luis Robert Jr. Reds, Andrew Abbott. Rookie Cup. We've got A-Rod and Albert Pujols. We have another short print, Carson Kelly for the Tigers. David Schneider, Blue Jays, and Anthony Rizzo is our purple chrome. We've got 2 more hot packs to go. 82 is Eovaldi. I missed it. I didn't look at the card numbers, and they were back to back. All right. Tops, I don't understand. Mike Schmidt and George Brett for that card. There weren't even like short prints in 1975 tops, right? Like it was one series, wasn't it? I don't think there were like the original. Like that was the whole gimmick of the short prints, was like the high series was always limited. But now it's just Topps being greedy, right? There's no excuse for short prints at this point. At least that's how I see it, but whatever. Gavin Lux, Dodgers. Jack Flaherty, Tigers. Xander Bogaerts, Padres. AJ Puck, Marlins. Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. Guardians, Jose Tina. Texas 3, Arizona 1 in Game 3 of the World Series. And Ryan Mountcastle is our purple chrome. And we've got one more hot pack to go. And it begins with a Ranger, Owen White. Patrick Wisdom, Cubs. AJ Smith-Shawver, Braves. Astros, Kyle Tucker. 2016 MVPs, Mike Trout and Chris Bryant. Reed Detmers, Angels. New Age performer for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. And we'll end with a Brave purple chrome, Ozzie Albies. And that is box number 1. So we got 1 purple chrome per pack. So a nice selection there, including some pretty good players. These were the inserts, short prints, and variations. I will sleeve some of those later. And then just to show off the box topper and the relic, in case you missed those from the beginning, we had the Steve Stone for the Cubbies and Duran relic for the Red Sox. And then a very large pile of colorful base cards. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. And that's box number 1. So let me move those aside. The cards even smell like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for there is, but different, new. They do not smell like bubblegum though. No bubblegum to be found. There was a time when Heritage had bubblegum. All right, so like I said, this is a 2-box break, so we're only halfway done. Just picking up pack wrappers all over my floor. Okay, so good luck, everybody. Box number 2 begins with, okay, so apparently there are oversized cards, which I did not know. We've got a George Brett oversize as our box topper. I thought they were all buybacks. Shows what I know. So going to the Royals. The Royals. Where are you, Royals, on my list? JC645, going to you. Surprise. At least a surprise to me. Yeah. And that just, George Brett on this design fits. And the powder blue. Whole thing. All right, we'll put him up here. And then let's get these packs out of here. If I can. I'm going to get all mixed up from their stacks here. Okay, and here's your empty box. Get that out of the way. All right, good luck, everybody. We are on to box number 2. Topps doesn't put any odds on their pack wrappers anymore, so I can't see any information easily. All right, here we go. Henry Davis, Pittsburgh. Giants, Blake Sable. Colton Cowser, rookie for the Orioles. Zach Neto, Angels. Slide that over slightly. Sorry about that. Zach Geloff, I don't know. Athletics. Jack Swinski, Pittsburgh. Oh, come back here. Eddie Rosario for the Braves. Max Kepler, Twins. And Yoan Moncada, White Sox. So not a hot box this time. I ordered 2 boxes at the same time, so I would presume they came from the same case, but I guess there was no guarantee of that. Brian Hayes, Pittsburgh. William Contreras, Brewers. It is a good sign that these seem like mostly new names. Hagen Danner, Blue Jays. Jeremy Pena, Astros. Will Smith, Dodgers. Carlos Estevez, Angels. John Gray, Rangers. Craig Kimbrell, Orioles. And Trey Cabbage, rookie for the Angels. I'm sure we'll get some duplicates, but it also seems like we're getting some non-duplicates. Gleyber Torres, Yankees. Prelander Baroa, Mariners. For the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Spencer Horwitz, Blue Jays. For the Rays, Jacob Lopez. Nick Madrigal, Cubs. Cole Reagan, Royals. Hunter Green, Reds. And Logan Webb for the Giants. No backwards cards yet. Game 3 for the World Series. I'll go to the Rangers. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. Andrew Benintendi, White Sox. We've got Fred Lynn and Joe Morgan. Twins, Joe Ryan. Brandon Williamson for the Reds. Brad Hand, Braves. We have our first short print, Kyle Freeland for the Rockies. And Adley Rushman for Baltimore. Is anyone out there planning to build Heritage this year? Out of curiosity. Charlie Blackmon, Rockies. Jackson Wolf, Pirates. Colin Selby, Pirates. Alex Verdugo, Yankees. DJ LeMahieu, Yankees. Jack Flaherty, Tigers. Xander Bogaerts, Padres. We've got another short print, Juan Yepez for the Cardinals. And Chris Bryant for Colorado. Hey, JC. Better Nathan Lever, huh? Jose Ramirez, Guardians. Blue Jays, Dalton Varsho. Astros, Gray Kessinger. Brent Rooker for the Athletics. Another Athletic. Angel Felipe. Marlins, AJ Puck. Braves, AJ Smith-Shawver. Kyle Tucker, Astros. And Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers. Super Guy just trying to build the set. Bought 2 hobby boxes, so most of the way there. You say that now, but you probably have, 70 more short prints you need? Aaron Judge and Paul Goldschmidt for that dual card. Luis Arias, Yogi Berra, Yankees. Jacob deGrom, Rangers. Oscar Colas, White Sox. Lamont Wade Jr., Giants. O'Neill Cruz, Pittsburgh. New Age performer Clayton Kershaw. And Zach Wheeler for the Phillies. White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. Jordan Adams, Angels. Who's this? We got Trout and Cody Bellinger. Orioles, DL Hall. Josh Jung, Rangers. Drew Rasmussen, Rays. Shane McClanahan, Rays. New Age performer Adley Rushman. And rookie for the Orioles, Jordan Westberg. Kyle Stowers for the Orioles. Yennier Cano, Orioles. Jose Furman, Cardinals. There's Shohei Ohtani's base card. Amazingly, not a short print. Hunter Brown, Astros. Jake Berger, Marlins. Joe Kelly, Dodgers. New Age performer Justin Steele for the Cubs. And Jose Altuve for Houston. So we're definitely getting some new cards and some duplicates, which is expected. All right. Hunter Goodman, rookie for the Rockies. Christopher Morel, Cubs. Royals, Drew Waters. Red Sox, Emmanuel Valdez. Kyle Gibson, Cardinals. Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Yankees, Austin Wells. And we have a short print Edouard Julian, I don't know. And get this pack wrapper out of here. Yandy Diaz for the Rays. All right, stack of base cards is getting precariously tall. We'll slide that over there. It feels like the hot box had a lot more cards going the opposite direction. I don't know if I'm imagining that. Michael Conforto, Giants. Edgar Navarro, White Sox. Ryan Mountcastle, Orioles. Daysbel Hernandez, Braves. Boy, there are a lot of rookies that I don't know anything about. Kyle Schwarber, Phillies. Raleigh Fingers and Mike Schmidt. Yogi Berra and Roy Campanella. So we did pull this one. I remember this one from before. So each team will get one of those. We've got a white border. Raleigh Fingers and Mike Schmidt. And Dominic Canzone. Yeah, the Royals box topper. Oversized George Brett, which is pretty nice. And I was saying when we opened that I didn't even know there were oversized box toppers this year. So Nico Horner, Cubs. Blue Jays, Davis Schneider. JP Sears, Athletics. Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. Will Benson for my Reds. Bryce Turang, Brewers. Rangers, Jordan Montgomery. Our news flashback is the Altair 8800 launched. The first commercially successful personal computer. Look at that modern piece of equipment. Cover story. Okay, so the spark that ignited the PC revolution, it says. And strikeout leaders Gaussman and Strider. Drive home safely, JC. Yes, we had a hot box. Well, Super Gadget summarized it better than I could. So we had the Brett box topper, the Duran relic, and a ton of purple chrome cards. And a lot of short prints, I feel like, in that first box. Esther Ruiz and Ronald Acuna Jr. for that one. Joey Meneses, Nationals. Acuna again showing up as a base card this time. Alex Manoah, Blue Jays. Emerson Hancock, Mariners. Alec Bohm, Phillies. Brandon Woodruff, Brewers. We've got a short print of Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals. And Jason Dominguez, rookie for the Yankees. A lot of rookies. This set could be a good prospecting set, I suppose. It looks like we have a relic in this set, or in this pack, or something. Yep, I think it's a relic. Mike Moustakas, Angels. Ryder Ryan, Mariners. Braves, Austin Riley. Heston Kjerstad, Orioles. Alex Burleson, Cardinals. For the Tigers, Mark Canha. And we've got for the Mets, Pete Alonso. For the Mets. Where are the Mets on my list? That is going to Kevin B. Kevin will be happy with that Pete Alonso, I bet. Pretty nice. I do like Heritage's relic design typically. So that's cool. And it's nice to get a star player. And Jake McCarthy for the Diamondbacks to finish off that pack. Hey, Kevin. JC wants a Brett rookie buyback. Yeah. Well, sorry. This is the next best thing. Taylor Ward, Angels. Stephen Kwan, Guardians. Kyron Paris, Angels. Endy Rodriguez for Pittsburgh. Guardians, Shane Bieber. Mets, Brendan Nimmo. Behind Brendan is Josh Lowe for the Rays. And we've got another short print. Harrison Bader for the Reds. Which I don't know why that's a card. And Miguel Cabrera and Buster Posey. Framber Valdez, Astros. Luis Castillo, Mariners. Abner Uribe, Brewers. Whitey Herzog again. Bobby Witt again. Patrick Bailey, Giants. Tariq Skubal, Tigers. We've got Freddie Freeman, New Age Reformer for the Dodgers. And George Springer for Toronto. Last few months of Pete. Is that because Pete is no longer going to be a Met? Is your feeling? David Hamlin, Red Sox. Anthony Rizzo, Yankees. Mike Yastrzemski, Giants. Jose Ferrar, Nationals. Emmanuel Clase and David Bednar. Ozlivas Basabi, Blue Jays. Clark Schmidt, Yankees. We've got for the Orioles, Shintaro Fujinami, short print. And Josh Naylor for the Guardians. Sean Murphy, Braves. Johan Rojas, Phillies. Max Scherzer, Rangers. Rangers World Series card. Joey Votto, Reds. Bryce Miller, Mariners. Tyler Rogers, Giants. Corey Lee, White Sox. And Max Fried for Atlanta. For the Mets, Edwin Diaz. Oops, behind Edwin is Osvaldo Bido. Or Bido, I don't know, for Pittsburgh. Emmanuel Clase, Guardians. Forrest Hall, Braves. Cole and Snell. Rangers get Chris Stratton. Phillies get Gregory Soto. We've got Dennis Eckersley throws a 3-hit shutout in first career start. They wouldn't let most first career starts anymore even go 9 innings. And Chris Bassett for the Blue Jays. For the Braves, Bryce Elder. Red Sox, Weiler Abreu. Jonathan Ornelas for the Rangers. Game 2, where Arizona wins. So these I'm going to give to the winning team, just to be clear. So this will go to the Diamondbacks. However, if we pull 2 of these, then I'll make sure one goes in the winning team stack. And then if we pull a second one, I'll put the second card in the losing team stack, because they aren't actually team designated, clearly. Like, it is a Rangers or a Diamondbacks, but I feel like that's the fairest way to do that. Alex Call, Nationals. Dylan Carlson, Cardinals. Liam Hendricks, White Sox. We've got another short print. Jake Cave for the Phillies and Jose Abreu for Houston. We've got 4 packs left. Kevin Gausman, Blue Jays. And when we're done with this, I'm going to give you a preview of our next break, so stay tuned. Parker Meadows, Tigers. Samad Taylor, Royals. Manny Machado, Padres. Charlie Morton, Braves. Robbie Grossman, Rangers. Jason DeLay, Pirates. New Age Reformer Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. And Justin Steele for the Cubs. Next pack. For the Brew Crew, Christian Yelich. Yu Darvish, Padres. Ceddanne Rafaela, Red Sox. Francisco Alvarez, Mets. Another Met, Joey Wendell. Jordan Romano, Blue Jays. Devin Williams, Brewers. We've got a Kevin Newman short print for the Reds. Boy, the red short prints are a pretty sad bunch. And Bryce Jarvis. I don't think either are even with the Reds. Alrighty, we've got Mickey Mantle and Hank Aaron. That's a nice one. 1957 MVPs. Oswaldo Cabrera, Yanks. Brendan Donovan, Cardinals. Lars Nootbaar, Cardinals. Reese Hoskin, Phillies. Cal Raleigh, Mariners. Tanner Bibby, Guardians. And behind him is a white border Ranger, Dane Dunning. And Javi Baez for the Tigers. And our final pack of tonight's break has Vita Blue and Joe Torre. Tommy Edman, Cardinals. Spencer Steer, Reds. Starling Marte, Mets. Nick Gonzalez, Pirates. Brady Singer, Royals. Anthony DeScalfani, Mariners. A then and now Orioles. Jim Palmer and Kyle Gibson going to Baltimore. And our final card is Michael Rucker of the Cubs. So there you have it. Those are 2 boxes of Heritage. Went through those pretty quickly. But hopefully I caught most of the short prints and parallels, at least certainly the ones that were backwards, and the white borders are pretty easy to spot. If the color swaps aren't labeled, I will not have spotted those. So our hit was Mr. Pete Alonso for the Mets. And then our oversized box topper thingy is this nice George Brett. So that was that. Now, let me give you a preview for the next group break, which I'm not ready for signups yet. I will just state that up front. But we're going to try something a little bit different. So hold on one second. Okay, I didn't have these ready ahead of time. So we're going to try a blaster mixer. And I guess they're not all quite blasters, but a small box mixer of a variety of different sets. And I don't have teams ready yet, so I can't say for sure when signups are going to go live. I will work on that tonight if I have time. So do pay attention to the Discord. But the I'm going to preview some of what will be in the break. So I've got a selection of blasters. So we've got Optic. This is 2020. We've got 2023 Chronicles. We've got Prism from 20. What year is this even? I don't know. It's 2023. Yeah, I thought that was new. And then not a blaster, but this is the Holiday Mega Box, which should come with an ornament in it. So those are always kind of fun. Though, to be honest, I've actually never opened one of those. And because I like this set, we've got a blaster of 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum, which should include some Prism Refractor cards that are exclusive to the the retail blasters. And so that will be a preview, a sneak peek, if you will, into what we're going to do next. Super Gadget has named this a Blixer. I think I like that name. I might, if I remember it, I might steal that and use that as our name for this. So this will be a relatively inexpensive break. At least that's my hope. I haven't actually priced what it cost me to get all these yet. That's why I said I wasn't ready. But I like to show off when I have at least some cards in hand. So I'm going to price it out. Those will be included. There might be another blaster too. I got to see what else I have. But that's what's going to be next. And then I'm all ears for what you guys want after that, because I'll be pretty much out of stuff. I'm not sure what else new is coming out that people are interested in. So let me know. You can always message me. You can private message me over on the Discord. You can post publicly and see what other people think. I'm willing to do anything if we can make it happen. Basically, if I can break even on it, that's good enough for me. I don't do this for profit. Just do it for fun. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. JC's only chatting at stoplights. Okay. I'll believe you, JC. And Kevin, thank you. Yes. Glad you made it. And enjoy your relic. Super Gadget suggests Bowman. You have to be more specific. Is it just regular Bowman? I don't know. Bowman is like crazy priced. So it's always hard to get Bowman. Just generally it's so expensive. But if we have interest, I'm happy to do it, even though I personally am not a Bowman fan. But I'll look into it. I'll certainly look into it. I don't know what boxes are running this year. I think last year they were like $300 or something, which is just hard to fill a group break up at those prices for most people. Because usually there's like, 2 or 3 rookies that drive the prices, and then every other team is just like whatever. So too much for on your own. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll see if it can happen. Like I said, if the rookies aren't spread out in there, or the desirable cards aren't spread out by teams, it just makes selling the rest harder. I suppose I could just do a random team assignment, but I think most people don't prefer those. I'll look into it. I'll see what I can find. So, yeah, like I said, always happy to have suggestions. Yeah, until the blasters come out. I'll probably try to look at my local Walmart to see if they have any blasters. The last time I was there, I think they did have heritage blasters. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I could even pick up one of those possibly to add to this, but I got to work on prices. So like I said, probably not going to happen tonight. It's already almost 9:30 my time, and I had a long day today. So, but sometime over the next couple of days, I'll get the signups up. So anyways, Thanks all for hanging out with me. It makes it so much more fun with the chat. Frankly, I wouldn't do this anymore if people didn't join the live chat because otherwise I'm just talking to myself. And that's no fun. So I appreciate it. I survived T-ball again, which I also appreciate. And now I get to go grade some calculus exams. So the fun never stops around these parts. I'll get these cards sorted over the next few days. They're definitely not going to get sorted tonight. So, yep. And I'll be talking to you soon. Thanks.